in your bed many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that one for a chance, just one chance, to come back here as young men and tell our enemies that they may take our lives, but they will
Hey! That's sacrilege! That's not paper!
What do you mean it's sacrilege? It's Scottish, isn't it? All right. Let's get back on track. I've been given the absolute honor of delivering a speech for Elliot here. And to be honest, I never imagined myself in this position. Elliot and I don't really hang out on a regular basis. We don't go for lunch together. We haven't had long, heartfelt conversations late at night. Nor have I woken up in his bed.
Yeah.
That being said, I'm going to tell you exactly what Elliot is like, and you might think that's a bit ridiculous, but it's true. Let me start with last night, actually, because that's when I met Elliot's family, lovely people. While I spoke with his mother, she kept looking over her shoulder, and I knew Elliot was standing there, just by the glow in her eyes. I was taken aback by that because it was something that I'd only seen a few times in my life. Every time she looked in his direction, her eyes just glowed, and that's a look that only a mother can really conjure up for a face that really only a mother can love. I thought long and hard about that look, and I realized I had seen it even just that day, performing at Arts Fest that very day, and countless times before that. I'd seen that same fire burning in Elliot's eyes, and it was a look of it was a look of passion, pride, care, love, family. And with each note we sang, every beat, and every breath we took as a group, a new spark would ignite inside of Elliot. You could feel it and see it just by the way he looked, just by the way he acted, and just being in the same room as him. As a freshman coming into this group, this is my first semester, so you can imagine I don't really know Elliot outside of the context of this group, and I saw him as a father figure. He looked at me only the way a father would. Not like my father ever looked at me. He's in the audience, I have to. His devotion to bettering himself and the group as a whole, and bettering every individual in the group, was not only evident, but it was uplifting and inspiring. As long as he didn't ruin the moment by like opening his mouth or something. Elliot's a leader, very seriously. He held the position as president with pride and dignity and integrity that you only really see in movies like Braveheart. Elliot is a friend. At the beginning of the semester, I was having a little rough patch, and this guy, who I barely knew, would just show up at my side and when I needed him, and when I needed some assurance, and he provided that for me. Finally, Elliot is a teacher. Me personally, every note I sing in these songs was taught to me by him. Plus you there, but it's not your speech, man. And he stood by my side until I was ready to sing on my own. Now, I've been talking a lot about how Elliot has done things for me, but to give you a better sense of what Elliot's like, just think on a larger perspective. A parent's eyes don't really shine brighter for one child than another, and we have a lot of children here that were under Elliot this year. In the semester that I've known him and the years preceding, Elliot took the Acoustics just as he took me under his wing. And he's led this group as president to do some incredible things that I can't believe I'm a part of. And in doing so, he's laid down a blanket of love, care, and respect that I feel just, again, being in the same room as him. I could feel that love and devotion from the second I met him. It was a bit of a joke, but as you heard in Bottoms Up, Elliot flew high as our alcohol hero. All jokes aside, Elliot really is a hero to everyone in this group, old and new, and especially to me. Speaking of heroes, bear with me, I am going back to Braveheart quickly. But Elliot, I want you to tell me something this time. We're not fighting for our freedom, so don't worry about that. But in your bed, many years from now, would you be willing to trade all the days from this day to that one for just one chance to come back and sing with us again?
Yeah.
And I don't need to know Elliot all too well to know his answer to that question, so thank you very much, Elliot.